Hello and good afternoon. Merry Christmas. I am Ryan the Wine Guy. This is the Wine Review, bringing you today a wine from New Zealand. It is Nobilo Chardonnay. So this is a New Zealand Chardonnay. They're pretty typical, famous for their Sauvignon Blancs, although they are making a come around with Chards. This is an unoaked Chardonnay. This is a 2016. This is what it looks like. It is from the Marlborough region. And it is looking like this in the glass. Very, very pale looking almost. Very clear. Although there is, that light goldish, yellowish tint to it. It runs maybe about $10 to $13, so very affordable. 13% alcohol. Imported by Constellation Imports, and it is bottled by Constellation Imports as well. But it is based off of Nobilo wines, very good company. They make a very good Sauvignon Blanc. This is their Chardonnay. Since 1943, the Nobilo name has been synonymous with quality award-winning wine. Each bottle of Nobilo is a promise of New Zealand winemaking at its finest. Our regional collection Chardonnay is unoaked, showcasing the fresh, vivid, classic flavors of the famous Marlborough region. A crisp, fruit-driven wine with a delicious bouquet of citrus, green apple, and pineapple that flows through the palate. Pairs well with seafood, grilled vegetables, and poultry dishes. Well, we are doing turkey tonight because we love turkey. And turkey's a poultry. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So we will be drinking this, or at least I will be drinking this tonight with dinner, but I wanted to sort of give you all an idea of what it tastes like in case if you are having any Christmas dinners throughout the week, you're having different family, or you're going to another family's house throughout the week to kind of do like late Christmas dinners, and maybe you're having a poultry dish or seafood dish or what have you. So the thing that I like about unoaked Chardonnays is hence unoaked. I don't really like those buttery, creamy, that you would get from the California Chards. I'm more of kind of like a laid back, kind of unoaked or lightly touched oaked. Kind of like that you might get from the typical white Burgundy original Chards of France. Not really creamy or buttery, but light toastiness. Are completely unoaked like this, which runs more like a Sauvignon Blanc and is more crisp, it is more fresh. So with that, we'll get right on the nose here. Wow. It smells like a Sauvignon Blanc. Definitely those citrus notes. Lemon, lime, pineapple, green apples. The only difference is, like Sauvignon Blancs, you sort of get like a grassy or straw-like. This really doesn't have that. It just sort of smells like sort of clean. Very clean smell. Very crisp. But just like overall fruit. Overall round fruit. Kind of like a you do sort of smell a little light alcohol in here. I'm sort of getting a hint of orange peel. Pineapple, as I said, really stands out. So if you were to have like a fruit salad, like a citrusy fruit salad, that's what you get here. Like all those kind of like nice, juicy, uh, fruity, citrusy, and tropical notes as well. Maybe even just a touch of coconut. All right, see what's doing on the palate. All right, very smooth. Very smooth wine. Those nice flavors really stand out now. Apricot, sort of like a green apple. Pineapple is really coming out. And it is smooth. There is a light sort of mellow, I don't want to say like creaminess to it, but it is sort of like a nice mellow, smooth, lustful, just melts in your mouth. Like I said, it is unoaked, but that doesn't mean it won't have a creamy taste. It just won't have a buttery taste. So there is, I mean, you can definitely tell the difference that this is a Chard. This is not a Sauvignon Blanc. It's similar, it's close, but this is more smooth. Like Chards are typically smooth. So it's not like there's no grass, there's no straw-like structure to it. It's just a nice, smooth wine. Kind of, it does give a light cream there in there. But, you know, you get those apricots. Green apple. Hint of pineapple. Light lemon. Light lime. But it has just kind of minerality to it as well. That I'm getting coming up in the aftertaste. It is a good wine. It's a decent wine. And it definitely is something to pair good with seafood dishes and those poultry dishes that it talks about. Let's see what else it says. Yeah, you know, so it just, you would definitely be able to tell if I were to give you the Sauvignon Blanc, just by taste. You would, I mean, you know that this is a Chard, just because of how smooth and mellow and ripe you get some of those flavors. As far as rating this, it's interesting. I mean, you got to take into account the some fast legs on here too. You got to take into account overall how it runs, how it tastes, how it smells. Vintage 2016, and for most New Zealand wines, you wouldn't try like a very old one, because you know they're really not meant to be aged. This is my first actually it's my second New Zealand Chard, but it just runs so nicely. It just is. It doesn't leave you with like a nasty, very buttery or vanilla like you would in Cali Chard, which no, I don't like that. I like this one. Like unoaked, but still smooth. Still maybe like a light cream, but overall, you just get fruit. And it's not heavy at all. It's light drinking. Light, easy drinking. That, you know, you could have on a hot summer day or like I said, just if you're pairing it well with certain foods. So I'm going to say at least this vintage because it might be different every year for vintages. This vintage, I am giving a 5 out of 5. I don't see any problem with it. Any I don't feel that there's anything that can tell me otherwise that this is not a wine to drink. Merry Christmas, Guy. I was going to call you and just got so caught up in everything. I'll probably call you later tonight after dinner. That's cool with you. But yeah, no, this is just a nice, easy drinking wine. So that's why I give it a 5 out of 5. Doesn't taste bad. Tastes really good. Still good aftertaste on here. Still tasting it. And yeah, before it become redundant, just like I said, nice, easy drinking. So there you go. That's why I give it a 5 out of 5. I feel if you can find this wine, Nobilo, there's Chardonnay. Make sure you get the Chardonnay because I do have a Sauvignon Blanc. Although that's really good too. If you want to try the Sauvignon Blanc, I'd recommend that. So go ahead and look for this. This one you should pretty much find almost anywhere. And I know at least in big stores you definitely would. And it's very affordable. Another good reason why it gets such a good rating. And it's New Zealand. I mean, I love New Zealand wine. They're probably one of my favorite imported wines going on right now. That and Australia, and along with Argentina Malbecs. And Spain. I do like some Spanish wines as well. So, but if I'm typically venturing out, especially for Sauvignon Blancs, you gotta go New Zealand. I mean, California makes some good ones, but New Zealand's where it's at. So, until next time, everyone. Maybe tomorrow I'll be going over to a friend's house. We might review a Pinot Grigio together. We'll see. But until next time, everyone. Cheers and have a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate. Just happy days. Happy days to you. Cheers.